I'd like to start this off by apologizing for the radio silence. I was going through a mental health break and just need to step away from YouTube, and it took a lot longer than I originally thought it would. I was trying to write this script before that happened because some stuff came up, but it felt so outdated, I thought there wasn't any point to talking about it anymore. But now that some new information came out that's actually pretty interesting. I figured since I am doing better, now would be a good time to just bring it up anyway. So let's get into it. Hello everyone, I'm Flash, and some of you may have noticed from my older Sonic videos with how much I used them, I really love Kamen Rider, and to a greater extent, I really love Power Rangers. Quick recap for anyone who hasn't been keeping up with the series. The 30th anniversary came out about 3 years ago with a direct-to-streaming movie called Power Rangers Once and Always on Netflix. Then it was followed up with the 30th season called Power Rangers Cosmic Fury in the same year. Despite the lack of marketing, both did really well actually, but thanks to new management switching around at Hasbro, the series kind of stopped for a while, and we haven't really heard anything outside of comics until earlier this year, when it was announced by Deadline that Power Rangers will be starting its 31st anniversary in a collaboration with Hasbro and Disney. This is pretty huge for a lot of reasons. A lot of people don't know this, but Disney actually owned Power Rangers back in the 2000s up to 2010, with Wild Force for the second half and then ended with RPM, and it's considered one of the best, if not the best, era of Power Rangers in the series' entire history. Now, it's no small secret amongst the Power Rangers community that Disney actually hated owning Power Rangers at the time. It was just so expensive to compare to everything else they did. They didn't even have Marvel yet. But the Disney in the 2000s and the Disney now are very different. The Disney now will spend $200 million on MCU shows and movies back to back, even when admittedly they don't need to. Also, I really need to specify this because a lot of people are getting some information mixed up. No, Hasbro did not sell Power Rangers to Disney. They are getting Disney to help them create the next season, and I'm assuming this is going to be the plan going forward. They are not getting rid of Power Rangers. Hasbro still owns the IP. And according to the new information, Disney is going to have 20th Century TV, or Fox, handle working on the show for them. Now, as I was writing the script for this on Blue Sky, I finally realized something while comparing a few notes, as I'll call it, with a few other fans. Hasbro has been a lot more lenient on referencing and acknowledging the Disney era than Saban has, so this decision really makes sense when you think it over. The other side of the spectrum as for why Disney in particular is because Hasbro has always been trying to get Power Rangers out there as much as they can with the largest audience possible, and Nickelodeon just wasn't cutting it. It did well enough for Dino Fury to do so well, the numbers helped Cosmic Fury become a thing with the first season alone, but even Netflix wasn't enough because Netflix wouldn't advertise the show, so now they're going to Disney. Now for a bit of a downer note, why Power Rangers went on this break. The late CEO of Hasbro unfortunately passed away thanks to COVID, and he was the one that wanted Power Rangers in the first place. For whatever reason, the new head of the company has been very weird with not just Power Rangers, but all of their IPs. Things just keep getting canceled. They keep shuffling things around, like the current toy situation. There's a saying that he wants Hasbro out of the toy business, like he's embarrassed that they are a toy company first and foremost. I don't understand it, but that's kind of the state Hasbro is in as a whole. Also, and this is where the lighter note part comes in, Disney to a lot of people had the best era of Power Rangers as a whole. Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder, SPD, Mystic Force, back to back, and while I don't like Operation Overdrive at all, it's from a production standpoint was fantastic, and we still got Jungle Fury and RPM. It's fantastic overall. I thought that Hasbro had the chance to one-up the Disney era, and they probably can if this keeps up. They just unfortunately stopped. So at the moment, Disney has the best era of Power Rangers. So it makes sense that Hasbro would look at what they have, look at their business relationship with Disney, and try and make Power Rangers bigger than they ever have been, because they honestly had the best handle on Power Rangers since the original Saban era ended. Now, personally, I don't really want a reboot of Power Rangers, at least a full one. A soft reboot can mean a lot of things. It could just be another universe like RPM or Dino Charge, and they can come back to this at any time. But I am willing to see where this goes before I give judgment on that. Plus, I have to say, I do like that they established SPA to hint at a new version of SPD going forward. The unfortunate part of the main universe is that there wasn't a lot of time to build up to Power Rangers SPD, but I like that they tried to do it anyway, because again, Hasbro really likes giving flowers to Disney, and they do it a lot better than Saban did during the Neo Saban era. And now it's been confirmed that the directors of the Percy Jackson show are the ones who will be developing this Disney Plus Power Rangers show. Interestingly enough, they specifically avoided confirming is this actually a reboot or a continuation. And that could possibly be why there was just so much secrecy going on, if it turns out it wasn't a reboot and they don't want fans to know too much just in case. Now, I won't lie to you all, I'm not a Percy Jackson fan. I didn't actually like that last movie trilogy we got, which apparently a lot of people didn't like anyway. But apparently this Disney Plus reboot is really good, and as an outsider, it looks surprisingly better than the movie on a TV show budget. So it could give us a hint on what the Power Rangers season will look like. Whether the first show of this Disney Hasbro era is a reboot or just season 32, I do hope we can hear some form of casting, or at the very least, if the secrecy continues, the cast can make it to Morphicon, even if that's half a year away by now. I could go into what I would like to see, whether it's another season, plain and simple, or a reboot, but we'll be here a lot longer if that's the case, so I'll just say that for another video. Though for now, I will say I do hope one day we can get more Scorpina. Things are moving a lot faster than I thought they would, because not only have I had to rewrite this script several times, I found a YouTube channel called Cosmic Rust Animations, which does these Lego animations for Power Rangers that looked so good. It finally hit me that a Lego Power Rangers video game would be perfect. Unfortunately, Hasbro doesn't really work with Lego Company, but Disney would. So everyone thought they would just have to make the show and we would get Lego sets first, and then we'd get a game down the line later. But they announced a couple weeks ago that Lego Power Rangers sets are coming right now. They're in development, and the show's not even out yet, which means if this Batman game can come out, which looks fantastic already, maybe I can finally get this Lego Power Rangers video game. Overall, we just have to wait and see what happens in the next couple of months. Until then, I'm Flash, and I'll see you guys next time.